staying live? I think we are. Yes! So yes, I am officially a VTuber now. So, this is all different now, and I know, I'm gotta get used to it. But, this VTuber debut is a very special romantic occasion because I'm doing not only a react, but it's also my first VTuber debut. And, yes, it is Storm the Hedgewolf. Um, yeah, I figured I'd go a simpler design where I combined both my samurai dude and Hedgewolf character into one being. So, right now I'm trying to see who's going to join me for this react. So, this is going to be a special occasion. So, formerly Buster Souls will also be joining me, who goes by Bakugan Veteran now in the Discord. So Super V13 is offline. That sucks. We're trying to find other people to join us for these reacts. I don't know. I haven't found anyone yet. So yeah, this is me, and this is my VTuber at the moment. Okay, that was my stepdad in the background. Okay. So yeah, in case if you people are wondering, today we're going to be reacting to SpongeBob versus Super Friends Aquaman. I can't take that seriously though. I can't. The idea of a 60s character battling a Toon Force character is just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. uh, oh my god, algae season is not that great today. Achoo! Ow! Oh my goodness, it seems we're not finding a whole lot of people to join me on this react. So, I'm gonna get the window up. That way it's there. So, yeah, we're still searching. We're still searching if anybody wants to join. So this is gonna be a total mess. Oh my god. This 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 is gonna be good. Uh, I will admit, I actually did not that bad for the first concept. This is gonna be the first concept until I figure out how to get a combined kimono with a hoodie for this thing. It's gonna be a royal pain. Because I has yet to learn how to draw, and I has yet to learn how to use the drawing tablet I recently got. I recently got a Huion drawing tablet, courtesy of Drawing with Lizzie TV. She suggested me to get this tablet, and yeah. And she also told me to get a Clip Art Studio Pro, so if I do art streams, you get to see how probably bad I'm at drawing on a computer, but hey, who knows? Maybe it'll be presentable someday. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of people in this server that are in high school. Like, wow. I was kind of hoping there'd be people that aren't in school at the moment. Like, I didn't think trying to find extra people to join me and Bakugan Veteran on this React. Okay. But yeah, this one's gonna be a little bit different from the normal React, I guess. So yeah, it used to be a normal my Hedgewolf picture. Now it's gonna be an actual Vtuber model joining me on this occasion. Well, let me phrase that. Joining me. Oh my god. I mean, it's gonna be presentable. So if we can't find anyone, we'll just start the react. So we tried. Most likely. Getting call started up. Here we go. So if you're wondering who's joining me on this react, unfortunately, I couldn't get more than just me and Bust. Sorry, it's old habits die hard. It used to be he used to be called Buster Souls on Discord. Now he's called Bakugan Veteran. I gotta ingrain that in my head at first. Okay, so let's get this call started up. So yeah, but formerly Buster Souls is going to be joining me. I'm just going to say that before I confuse myself some more. I better make sure. Oh, better make sure the Discord's on headsets. I don't know if he can hear me. Hey, Buster Souls, or let me phrase that. Bakugan. Sorry. I I called you Buster Souls. Old habits die hard. Okay, so let me make sure I share this thing on the Discord so you can see it.
Okay. Are you gonna tell everyone to switch my username?
I've been mentioning that a lot in the standby scene. So yeah, in case if you're wondering, his name's not Buster Souls anymore. It's now Bakugan Veteran.
And if anybody knows what Bakugan is, good for you. If you don't, look it up.
Yeah, I only know of Bakugan mainly because I've seen it here and there.
Hey, listen, to be fair, I grew up watching Bakugan when I was a kid, and I used to have its toys. Now I don't know what they are anymore.
Yeah. And ironically, my dad, my real father, gave me a bunch of random games, and one of those games was a PS1 copy of Bakugan.
Oh, really? Was it the first generation?
Yeah, it was a PS. It was the. I think it was the first generation. It had the kid with the hat. I think he was also in Now that I think about it, he was in Dream Mix TV World Fighters, that weird fighting game I actually played a while ago.
I thought it was Dan Kuso.
Uh, I, I gotta I gotta look him up real quick before we begin this react. So
Well, this thing is still on loading, so
It's that's because it's oh the video's on the loading screen.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's still trying to process on the call.
Ah, okay. So yeah, Dreamix TV Wolf Fighters. Let me look at this real quick so I can find him because it says Bakugan right next, or not Bakugan. Wait, no, not Bakugan. Sorry, I wasn't I thought it was Bakugan. I was thinking it was not Bakugan. It was Beyblade. I was thinking of. I am so sorry about that.
You thought it was Beyblade?
Yeah, I know blasphemy of the highest order. I should be slapped with a stick.
Hey, to be fair, I also grew up watching Beyblade when I was a kid. I used to have one of those spinning tops, and I even watched Bay Wheels.
Yeah, I thought it was Bakugan, but no, it was actually Beyblade. That was I was thinking of the PS1 Beyblade game that my dad gave me on a physical copy.
Oh
Oh,
no.
okay. So is the video up on your end
No,
yet?
it's still processing.
I better I guess I better refresh it then. Share screen. SpongeBob vs Aquaman. Please show up.
Oh, it said watch stream.
Okay. Is it still processing now?
It's still processing. No.
Oh, oh my God, Discord. Discord just does not like video share for some reason.
Yeah. Something tells me we should. Something tells me this app shouts, "Buy Nitro now."
it, I don't know if it will. I highly doubt it. But let me see here. Maybe if I try changing it to 720. Hang on. Let me check the video quality on stream quality. 60 FPS, 1080. Okay. Everything's set normal. Uh, that is weird. I'm gonna keep trying again. I'm gonna try it on the other routes. Let's try this one. Oh, there we go. Now it works.
Yeah, it does.
I think I had the wrong window clicked. That was a fuck up on my part. Okay, so like I said, this is a little different than normal because I'm doing my first VTuber debut, as well as a react. So, for those who want to see the original video without the goofiness, uh, video will be in the description as always when this goes up on YouTube. So,
Yes, but for some reason there are joke matchups that are also serious at sometimes.
like for example, Deadpool versus The Mask, since it's both comic book themed.
Oh, that was a joke matchup.
Well, some people call it a joke matchup, but I think the joke behind it is the fact that people got Wiz and Boomstick got tired of Deadpool being annoying them to hell and back. Even though Deadpool returned in Macho Man Randy Savage versus Kool Aid Man at the near
To be
end.
fair, well, to be fair, in Deadpool versus the Mask, Wiz and Boomstick started to regret what they'd done.
And then they regretted bringing him back.
Yep. Turns out Deadpool put the continuity gem inside the envelope.
So, yeah. Way to screw yourself on that one there, Wiz and Boomstick. Anyways, that's not why we're here. SpongeBob versus Aquaman. Oh, let me phrase that. Super Friends Aquaman. God, the 60s were so weird. And I even own the copies of the Super Friends on DVD.
Just remember, that was the era when superheroes started to have clickbait superpowers, like Superman shooting rainbows out of his fingers.
Or Superman sneezing.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Let's begin this thing. I'm gonna adjust that volume as well.
I love it.
That way they can hear you.
SpongeBob
Squarepants.
Nickelodeon's #1 nautical nincompoop.
Aquaman, the thalassic third wheel of the Super Friends. Thalassic means ocean. I looked it up.
The infinite ink-black depths of the seven seas.
Oh
Any number of
my
terrifying,
God.
awe-inspiring creatures.
They're also
What?
home to these two
Boomstick
losers.
looking
Well,
up
when it
something.
comes to cartoon characters, there's always more hidden beneath the
The-
waves.
what
That's
has the
right,
world
we're
come to?
prioritizing the cartoons for maximum Toon Force shenanigans. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
Yeah!
And it's our job
Toon
to analyze
Force.
their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who
Force.
would win a death battle.
Alrighty.
The year was 1946.
I watched-
The former allies of World War II were engaged in a Cold War.
Are they making
between
this
capitalist
original?
West and communist East.
The United States
I don't know if
changed
they
its
are.
forever with the introduction of the atomic bomb. A
Or if
weapon
it was
unparalleled
explained in an
nuclear
episode of
devastation.
SpongeBob,
One of
I
their
don't
most
know, because
popular
I
test spots,
hardly.
the site of
To be
22
fair,
separate
I
detonations
hardly
over the
watched
course of
SpongeBob,
12 years for a total fission yield of
but I
42.2
watched it
megatons.
when I was
Key as
babysitting
whole
some
in the middle of
kids,
the Pacific
and
Ocean.
The results were
my sanity went through hell and back.
devastation.
And I'm not happy about that.
More.
I hardly even
Beneath
watched
their
this
toll,
show.
the fauna began to change. They
from good
evolved, becoming
this
sentient,
nonsensical
forming
bull-
language, technology, and society. This Bikini Bottom organized into a monarchy under the god King Neptune. It developed
Positive.
a free market
The-
economy.
The
and
god
thriving
King
artistic
Neptune.
culture.
Even the simplest underwater
Okay,
creatures
the,
became
okay,
capable
the,
of
okay,
complex thought.
okay,
History
so,
had its own Wild West, medieval and Paleolithic cultures.
well then, so this whole origin that they just started up is just one of the theories of how SpongeBob was created.
Oh, so it's actually more of a theory than some kind of random bullshit they're making up.
Okay, not bad. I could possibly see that.
Well, hey, at least it's more interesting than Earthbound's theory. Some speculated that Gygas is actually is actually a fetus or an unborn baby.
Oh God, flashbacks to PT.
Thought, including the very first
You were gonna get
multicellular
off topic.
organism to be categorized as part of the animal kingdom, the sea sponge.
And one sponge in particular.
Oh, better
the
move my
greatest
mouse out of the
among
way.
them, lives in a pineapple
Under the sea.
Oh!
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah, you can't.
Oh, I wanted to
You
sing
can't
this
say
song.
that,
I don't know
Boomstick,
about
because it's
great.
copyright. Alright,
SpongeBob
let's
made-
see this nonsense.
Apocalypse?
Robert Squarepants, huh? So that's his
Robert Squarepants?
that's his actual full name. I guess it makes sense since it's called SpongeBob.
Oh, why is his real name Robert?
I guess Bob is a nickname for Rob, I guess.
Okay, and it says here that he outlived the Bikini Bottom apocalypse. Are they talking about Sponge out of water?
I don't know if that's the case, because remember, I haven't watched much of SpongeBob. I've only recently tried watching it to tolerate the character.
Okay, he's also 36 years old.
Wait, huh?
Yeah!
36? That makes no sense. You know what? Let's just continue before my mind breaks.
A headline
Yeah.
one of the most popular children's cartoons of all time, but he's a total dork. He's a painfully naive
Come
man-child
on.
whose only ambition in life is to continue his minimum wage job as a fry cook at the Krusty Krab.
Really sounding like a Squidward there, Wiz. And no one wants to be a Squidward. Sponge Robert might not have the flashiest life. but he's
Sponge
happy.
Robert.
And that's what matters, ain't it?
Not in Death Battle, it doesn't. SpongeBob is routinely physically
Okay.
incapable of even the
SpongeBob replenishes health by finding clean underwear. This implies that he shits himself
So
every time.
he takes damage.
Continue.
Oh my god.
most basic tasks, almost like anti-Toon Force. He's the biggest wimp in town, like the time he failed to lift a glass of lemonade, or the time a school bully gave him diarrhea, or the time he effortlessly rotated the entire planet.
Yep.
Huh.
Oh, we're in for some shit now, aren't we? Despite being a real sea creature, SpongeBob is more like a kitchen sponge. Absorbent and yellow and porous is he, after all. He can stretch and shapeshift his body any way he likes, duplicate himself through asexual reproduction.
Oh,
and absorb
God.
immense amounts of
Flashbacks to
liquid.
Deadpool versus
He
Pinkie
always
Pie.
full, though.
From an entire lagoon to... Oh god. Enough water to replace the moon?
Oh, and for some
Yeah,
reason,
that
he
is
has
one
an
thing
insane
that's
healer
not
factor.
What?
He survived being torn in half, vaporized,
Okay.
having his soul
Okay, powers and abilities. Sponge physiology, liquid absorption, shapeshifting, duplication, regeneration. Flight and teleportation, imagination. Fourth,
Imagination.
Fourth wall interaction. Goofy Goober Rock. And Toon Force.
Yeah, Toon Force. Everything.
I don't see Aquaman winning this!
Yeah!
Removed from his body and literally being unraveled out of existence.
Yeah!
I think we're good. We can just end the rundown here.
No.
No.
Need to
Though he looks as though he's disappeared, his disembodied laughter can be heard as the episode and proving he's still alive in some fashion even after being unraveled. Oh,
She
my-
a tail. Go on. I can't get the rest of the Japanese.
rabbit hole goes. Perhaps
That's
his most
fine.
mind-bending ability is his control over
Unravel
bubbles.
from
No,
Tokyo
stay-
Ghoul.
Bubbles.
This is unbelievable.
Of
Like
course.
Sophie Green Lantern ring,
Bubbles.
His bubbles can become
Yep.
anything he wishes, from guided cruise missiles to sentient life and entire bubble societies. That's a pretty similar effect to his magic
boomstick?
pencil, which can draw
What
anything
in
he
the
wants
world
into
are you
existence
doing?
and erase it from reality just
I think
as
it's drawing
easily. The
99
pencil was so powerful, SpongeBob sent it back to the surface where it belonged. But in later seasons, he still just has it for some reason.
And finished. I call him Doodle Whiz. Whiz, he's just like
Oh,
you, but I
Doodle
gave him a pencil.
Whiz.
I'm calling the police.
Even
Whoa.
the mundane becomes godlike in SpongeBob's yellow hands, like his reef.
Okay!
Covered up the entirety of Earth.
I wasn't prepared for that.
And then exploded on top of SpongeBob all at once.
It's estimated the entire mass of Earth's oceans is about
I'm sorry. 1.5 quintillion tons! Oh, goody!
1.5 quintillion tons. Considering all the water refilled the planet in about 1 second, that'd be a kinetic energy of over 6,000
1,000 Yoda tons of
That's
TNT.
Jupiter 13 times over. And SpongeBob was completely unharmed.
His hydrodynamic
Arsenal.
spatula isn't
Okay,
just-
Arsenal. Hydrodynamic spatula. All reliable jelly fishing net.
Bubble
Bubbles
soap,
wand.
karate gear or karate gear, a reef blower, Krabby Patties, and a magic pencil.
What is the Krabby Patties gonna do in a fight to the death?
That's a good question. I don't know.
just an
Probably
impromptu
make
bladed weapon.
Aquaman
It's
a beast
also
or
his primary instrument to create the greatest foodstuff Bikini Bottom has ever seen. The Krabby Patty.
A burger so delicious, it's basically magic. Not only is it totally addictive, SpongeBob was romantically attracted to one. It can nullify
No,
mind
no,
control,
no.
heal
No,
wounds,
no,
and
no.
even detonate.
No.
SpongeBob has survived nukes point blank, hugged his best friend Patrick so hard their DNA fused, can ride on the scene transitions, and once cried so hard he flooded Bikini Bottom, even though it's already underwater. Shit, he once grabbed a hold of this
What?
mysterious string and unraveled the entire universe. He literally undid the fabric of reality in seconds. What the fuck?
What was that you were saying about anti-Toon Force?
I'm sorry. I'm not sure I've ever misjudged a
For
character
what?
as severely as
Happened.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
For
His
once,
character arc there was-
Wiz actually said, "What the fuck?"
Unfortunately for Roberto, the rest of the town only
Yeah,
saw
like,
the
seriously,
goofy
what the
goober
fuck
on
just
the
happened?
outside. It took more than one adventure to prove himself to be a real hero.
Huh?
You think he ever banged that squirrel?
He's
What's this?
crushed Plankton's Plan Z, won the
Oh,
Battle of Bikini Bottom.
actually-
Okay, what's this? Crushed Roboplankton's army flipped a patty so fast it escaped reality, withstood a nuclear pie detonation, stayed awake for 43 days straight. God damn, that is very impossible to do.
Storm, the stream just closed on me.
The stream closed on you?
Yes.
Hang on, let me fix that. Do you need me to rewind?
Go back to the part where SpongeBob was trying to unravel the universe.
Okay, that I don't know why they did that. Like I said, guys, if you want to see this video, it'll be in the description as always. Let me go back to the okay, this'll work.
And once cried so hard he flooded Bikini Bottom, even though it's already underwater. Shit, he once grabbed a hold of this mysterious string and unraveled the entire universe. He literally undid the fabric of reality in seconds. What the fuck?
What was that you were
Yeah.
saying about anti-Toon Force?
I'm sorry. I'm not sure I've ever misjudged a character as severely as SpongeBob Squarepants.
Nice character arc there, Wiz. Unfortunately for Roberto, the rest of the town only saw the goofy goober on the outside. It took more than one adventure to prove himself to be a real hero. You think he ever banged that squirrel?
He's crushed Plankton's Plan Z.
No-
won
no.
the Battle of Bikini Bottom.
And if you ask if there's images on the internet, don't worry about it!
Crushed Roboplankton's army, flipped a patty so fast it escaped reality, withstood a nuclear pie detonation. Oh, that's right. Wasn't
Yeah.
that
Yeah, the one feat you showed me. Yes, during the prediction.
stayed awake for 43 days straight?
Ran to that mountain and back. Want to see him do it again. No, thank you! Defeated Plankton.
Burger Beard, King Neptune, and SpongeBob Steel Pants.
Wasn't that boss in Battle for Bikini Bottom or whatever?
I think so, but I think I'm confusing him with the one robot from the Christmas special.
Huh.
You know, the stop. Maybe. I don't know.
Against
All right.
some killer robots, and even teamed up with fellow Nickelodeon stars Timmy Turner, Jimmy Neutron, and Danny Phantom to save the Nicktoons multiverse.
His
Yep.
biggest weakness.
Yeah, I
is
forgot that was a
giant,
thing.
Suicidally naive idiot.
And depending on the humidity of the atmosphere around him, being out of the water can dehydrate and permanently incapacitate him.
Oh, also seasonal rot. Those
We
first
talking
three
about
seasons are
just
pure
survive-
gold, but after that, oh
Didn't he-
boy. There's this one episode called Squid Baby where Squidward gets brain damaged into a giant baby and shits himself on screen.
What are you talking about?
Oh, right. Trials and tribulations and Hasselhoffs aside, it wasn't until
Uh,
SpongeBob
uh,
accepted
uh,
himself for who he was that he was rewarded
My-
with the greatest
My
boon of
brain
all,
can't process this.
mental management.
Me-
So if nautical nonsense be something you wish, then pray to your yellow porous god for mercy, because his whimsical laughter is the last thing you'll ever hear.
Okay, can we go on to the Super Friends Aquaman, please?
Aquaman, king of the seven seas.
We've covered Arthur Curry on the show before, and he's actually
Yeah,
secretly
but that was
awesome.
comic book.
That's right, Boomstick.
Aquaman.
But the version we're
Yep.
dealing with today is from the
Never-
bargain bin
never.
cartoons from the 60s and 70s.
Now,
The
you might
60s,
assume that
the
means this
good
Aquaman
old
is a total
60s.
loser, but really,
Yeah.
have you watched
What a
all
weird
those
time.
episodes?
Remember, this is from the era when Superman was sneezing.
Like I
seriously
said,
apart. So
Superman
get ready.
sneezing.
Art's origin is basically the same as the Silver Age comics.
Oh,
Tom Curry
oh,
was a
yeah.
humble
Arthur Curry, 6'1", 185 centimeters, 325 pounds, 147 kilograms, member of the Super Friends, citizen of Poseidonus, allies Aqualad, Mara, and
And is the
not
byproduct
me.
Fish and human fish intercourse. I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah. Also, the storm they're talking about is not related to me. It's a fucking seahorse.
I know. Well,
Then again,
No.
there's another storm character that is an albatross, and I'm not
Storm
happy
character
about that.
against Korra. We don't talk about that episode.
Oh, right. There was the X-Men, the Omega leveled mutant lady.
Yeah. Let's get back to the fight.
lighthouse keeper who decided one day to fuck a fish.
He did not do that. He procreated with Atlanta, an Atlantean from the underwater city of Poseidonus, and from their union, Arthur Curry was born with magnificent aquatic abilities.
He's the king of Atlantis, too.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
Says here
this
that
is
was
not like
introduced in
comic
comics
book
later.
1
Here he's
Boomstick.
just some guy. With
Yeah,
magnificent aquatic abilities
just
and a
some
giant
guy.
horse that neighs just like a land horse.
This Aquaman comes from a time
Oh
when
my
everybody
God.
and everybody had their own secret cave with assorted gadgets. He's got an underwater jet ski,
Let's see here. Jet ski, octopus ink cartridges, heat ray, water pistol, a net, and a communication ring.
What does he need a communication ring for?
I don't know. It was the 60s. The 60s were a weird time.
net, octopus ink, a water pistol, and a portable heat ray to blast right through solid
But he-
ice. Not exactly mind-blowing, but, you know, I'm sure we're ramping up.
We sure are. Aquaman's hybrid human Atlantean biology grants him superhuman strength and the ability to breathe underwater indefinitely and withstand the crushing depths of the ocean floor.
Boy.
The pressure at the bottom of the Mariana Trench is 16,000 pounds per square inch. That's like being stepped on by a 100 elephants. Which is a lot, I guess.
Aquaman is also an incredible swimmer, able to travel from Florida to Maine in under an hour.
Yeah.
Almost twice the speed of sound. He can create water balls and whirlpools out of thin water, and fittingly, water-based attacks are completely ineffective against him. And of course, you can't forget his aquatic telepathy.
He can talk to fish, and he can even control people's minds and give
Yeah, this is not like that
Actually,
Aquaman.
that second part is also just from the comics. Cartoon Aquaman can
Just talk to fish.
which is awesome. His telepathy can reach several miles, summon hundreds of sea creatures at once, and works on anything from microscopic organisms to alien life, as long as it's aquatic alien life.
Oh
of course.
my god.
and still mind control them, right?
Kind of. He can free them from mind control and even influence their emotional state to some degree, but besides that, there have been times when sea creatures have just ignored his commands outright.
Wiz, I'm gonna be straight with you. You haven't said anything remotely mind-blowing yet. Does this Aquaman actually suck?
Hold your seahorses. Aquaman's exploits were so world-renowned, he banded together with Earth's mightiest heroes to form a team capable of defending the planet, nay, the universe, from any threat. The Super Friends.
The Super Friends. They're like the dime store knockoff version of the Justice League.
No, you've got heavy hitters
Ah,
like Superman,
yes.
Wonder Woman, and Batman,
Keep going.
Flash, Green Lantern,
Uh-huh.
Apache Chief, Samurai, Black Vulcan, the Wonder Twins,
And
and their pet
the
monkey
samurai
Billy.
in that show is not even a samurai.
You're embarrassing yourself.
No, wait, his best direct strength feat was when he,
Oh my
moved some
goodness.
trash. About
Uh,
50 metric tons of it. Fuck.
The jokes write themselves, huh? Fun fact, Aquaman once enrolled in an American college under the name Mr. Waterman. So we're working
What?
with a pretty hefty IQ here, huh?
What?
Okay, so he's
I-
playing.
Excuse me? Mr. Waterman? Okay. That... What? What?
Oh, my mine is gonna be as flat as a pancake.
Good God, this
Wow.
version of Aquaman sucks ass.
Inarguably completely lame. I was convinced I'd find some crazy, insane Popeye punching out the animator feat somewhere, but no, he sucks. He actually sucks.
Now you're finally admitting it,
Literally
Wiz.
Garbage.
I'll take over from here, Wiz. Aquaman is a bit of a joke, sure, but
Okay, so defended Atlantis from countless threats, moved 50 metric tons of garbage, lifted a giant boulder said to be faster than a barracuda, dodged laser beams, kept up with Kryptonia beast Rockin', defeated Black Manta, Nepto, Phaesa, and Undyne. And no, before you ask, it is not related to Undertale Undyne. It is not related to that Undyne.
I'm sorry, I just want to make the joke.
I know you do, but I can already tell you people are going to be like, wait, Undyne was from the 60s? No. That Undyne was from a video game. This Undyne is totally different. It was from a show that was from the 60s, and this version of Aquaman sucked royal ass.
Yeah, he's a wimp. He feels like one of those characters that get bullied in school.
Oh, yeah.
he's not completely useless. He's dodged laser beams, defeated a living Titanic by luring it into
What? A living Titanic? A living Titanic? What the fuck is the 60s on? Fucking crack!
Thorn, let's just continue before you're
Seriously,
and you're
and beaten this water elemental Undyne, who looks like a
A
gorilla
water
for some reason,
elemental.
by summoning sea
That is a
creatures
gorilla.
with clamshells. He
That
got
got killed by clamshells.
Who flew from
Video.
the edge of the galaxy to
Okay,
Earth
another
in
elemental
15
site, blah blah
seconds.
blah. I don't
Really?
care at this
Okay,
point.
now we're talking. That'd be over 55 billion times the speed of
What
light,
even-
And Aquaman swimming clearly outmatched that. It doesn't matter if it looks lame.
You get one, buddy.
And hey, he could probably kick your ass, person that's watching at home, so That's
No.
something.
Well,
I'd
now
I'd
that
just
he is
electrocute
on
him,
dry land,
turn him
if
into
he's out of
cooked
the water
fish.
for even 1 hour, he
'Cause I'm a
dies.
Hedgewolf
Never
that
mind,
controls
once you get
lightning.
home, just, have a drink, grab
JoJo
some lunch,
reference.
and then,
Of
start
course!
What is wrong?
Of course!
Really what makes
It's a
someone-
JoJo
Or is it the
reference!
drive to help others, to be of
Oh
service, to
my
sacrifice?
god!
That's what a hero is to me, and I'd say Aquaman's got as much of that as there are drops of water in the ocean.
Are you done?
He's about to die.
Yeah.
They even agree with us!
The combatants are
Yeah.
set, and we've run the data through all possibility. One.
What?
Gum.
One possibility.
I'm saying,
It's time
give him
for
Gumball.
Aquaman's funeral!
before we continue, it's time for Aquaman's funeral!
Aquaman, Super Friends Aquaman is fucked.
He is so fucked! He is so fucked! Hey, reference to the Game Boy Advance games. Nice.
Yeah.
Mermaid Man? Wait a second.
Oh,
You're not Mermaid Man.
The name's
Thanks.
Aquaman, evildoer.
Evildoer? I'm a hero.
I saved this city.
My
My
leg!
leg trope.
My leg!
Hero here, fiend. And he's a super.
Oh, Super Friends.
You see, sir, I'm a sea sponge.
Oh, rep call back to the one episode.
And you can't just...
Yeah.
How about a little...
I will admit, whoever's doing the voice of SpongeBob actually did a pretty damn decent job.
Aqua.
Yeah.
Oh!
Then it's gonna be.
Call back to the Barnacle Boy. No, it's Barnacle Man!
He's a sea creature, and as the king of the seas, he's mine to command. I wasn't just reaching out to you, Sponge. Let him have it, chums.
Way to go,
Oh.
Aquaman!
Neptune!
Go back! Go back!
Great Neptune!
Use a real lip.
They used that goddamn animation trope! Oh no! Oh
Is that really common in SpongeBob?
no! Yes!
This, Seaman.
Damn it, it's up!
Oh god.
Need water. Powers fading. Is there nothing I could do? Amen. I see it now.
Oh, good. Reference all the other good Aquaman that are way better.
Of all of them, I'm the lamest fucking one! I'm a ripoff. A joke. I'm no superhero.
Aww.
Used to say the same kind of things about me. Goofball, wingnut, knucklehead McSpazatron. But every day, I get back up and say 2 words. I'm
Oh,
ready.
oh, there's the pencil.
The best hero win.
Oh god, the doodle bobs!
What?
Wait, did he erase his arm?
I think so.
Other side of the universe.
Side of the universe.
Prove it to you. I'll be a real superhero.
Oh my god. What even is happening? Oh good. They nuked the entire planet. We're going to nuke land.
Oh god, no. Please don't let.
Cry, Sponge. Let's be.
Aww.
Oh god.
They had to. Why?
Don't.
Aww. Aww. All he wanted was to be Aquaman's friend!
OP nautical-themed cartoon
Wow.
characters on this show.
The second
Yes,
episode
Disney
that I
Bradley.
won, but at what cost?
Gotcha! Obviously,
I was a
Aquaman
bit
didn't
of-
have a snowball's chance in hell in defeating this little spongy bastich.
Where do we even start?
I
With his
thought-
bubbles and magic pencils, SpongeBob could basically do anything he wanted. There was no way Aquaman wouldn't get totally
Sure.
overwhelmed.
Yeah?
Especially with his much more limited arsenal.
Yeah? Oh, God, now I got teary eyes. What the fuck?
Holy shit! And I thought Jonathan versus Tanjiro or Tetsuo versus Magneto was heartbreaking, but this
Wow!
takes the cake. Jesus Christ!
And all SpongeBob wanted to do was be friends with him.
And all it took was his death. Jesus Christ! Even Superman's Aquaman realized he was lame.
That was...
Oh my God!
Damn! I thought Tanjiro versus Jonathan was the heartbreaker. No! This is up there with it.
Yeah, even Tetsuo versus Magneto.
Okay, that one I didn't cry as much, but that one, because I was a big Akira fan, I actually was more judging it on if they respected the source material. So that one didn't really make me cry. But goddamn!
SpongeBob even gave him a proper burial.
He drew his own grave despite mocking his name. But still,
He even got his name wrong, but still.
all he wanted was to be friends with that version of Aquaman.
Yeah. And in the
I
track.
can't think of a more lopsided matchup than someone whose main attack is
Okay, SpongeBob is an obsessive fan of the superhero Mermaid Man, and in a universe parody of Aquaman with the same powers, he'd be familiar with anything Aquaman could throw at him.
water against a sentient sea sponge.
Aquaman's only potential option was his telepathy, but as we've covered, it's far less powerful than his comic counterpart. There's no reason to believe SpongeBob wouldn't just ignore Arthur's commands.
Even if it was straight up mind control, SpongeBob's Krabby Patties straight up cancel mind control.
And really, nothing Aquaman had could overcome Bob's utterly broken regeneration.
The little yellow dude has survived being completely disintegrated into dust and even erased from reality. All Aquaman can do is punch kind of hard, and even that's basically useless against Bob's squishy body.
Maybe Aquaman
Even-
could have found a way to dehydrate SpongeBob enough to keep him permanently incapacitated, like when he and Patrick were trapped in Shell City.
But that would require the fight to take place out of the water, which messes Aquaman up way harder than it does SpongeBob. And it also require the fight doesn't instantly end up with SpongeBob karate chopping Aquaman at 10
Yeah.
trillion times the speed of light, splattering his atoms against Saturn.
I knew that
Yeah,
this
remember
Aquaman was
when
dead, but I
SpongeBob
didn't think they were gonna
unraveled
go
the
hard on his
universe,
death.
considering
No, I'm sorry, I
Yeah.
need to do this one. This is fucking insane. Compared to SpongeBob's size, the string's width is about 192 micrometers. We can use that to find the volume of, say, 1 meter of string, and compare that to the volume of the entire observable universe. Considering it took SpongeBob about 5 seconds, he would have had to be pulling at 8.2 times
Times
10
10.
to the 78th power times faster than light.
That's as many times faster than light as there are atoms in the universe.
This is the fastest calculable speed feat in our show's history. And it belongs to SpongeBob SquarePants.
But do you think he could take on comic book Aquaman?
Have you been listening to anything I've been saying?
Eh.
Because let's not forget,
Of course I didn't forget.
that string feat also destroyed the entire universe. And stuff
I
like
don't
that is
think so.
absolutely consistent.
SpongeBob is literally aware of the fourth wall and has
What?
rewritten the plot of his own
Okay.
story as
Oh my god! Pause the video. Look at this.
Holy shit! Won the moral victory! Won the moral victory! Everything else laughing
SpongeBob
my
SquarePants,
ass off.
Absurdly strong caster, absorbs water attack, immune to telepathy, infinite potential with powers, and cannot be killed by Arthur. His only con was dumbass. Aquaman won the moral victory. Con, everything else, Lamau. Jesus Christ! Seriously?
Wow. I guess even the people at Rooster Teeth knew that this version of Aquaman sucked royal balls.
Should have been SpongeBob versus Gumball or something.
Honestly, I've never really watched much of Gumball, so yeah,
Hey.
that would have been out of my expertise.
And that show was good.
I don't know. It was one of those shows I never really got into.
Yeah, but
He's living it.
it was
Screw
meme
the
material.
pencil or the bubbles. He can just will whatever he wants into existence from his imagination. He's a god, a yellow, spongy god of death.
And that's why he beats Goku.
At least Arthur finally got to be a
You're
real
gonna
hero.
open those
At the end of the day,
floodgates.
That's what matters.
Yeah, sure, whatever, pal. He's dead. Too bad for the king of
Wow,
the seas.
these-
That sure was one sweet victory.
The winner is SpongeBob
Bob
SquarePants,
SquarePants.
our god.
Okay.
Thank you for watching. Stay tuned.
Okay,
We'll
get ready
jump
for
into
the next
matchup next week. But you can always get more Death Battle right now by clicking one
Nemesis
of those
versus
boxes
Pyramid
right
Head
there,
or Michael Myers
and
versus
downloading the battle
Jason.
music
I don't
linked
care.
down below.
Oh, Jason,
Holy shit!
Michael, hell yeah!
Holy shit! Jason Voorhees versus Michael Myers. It's a thing now.
Oh crap! No. I forgot to close the X thing. I'm sorry. Ah! Stop it! Silly video. Anyway, let me close that. There we go. Okay.
Holy shit!
So, one of my predictions was actually correct.
Say that
Maybe
again.
the three predictions I made: Lich King versus Sauron, Nemesis versus Pyramid Head, or Michael versus Jason.
And out of those three, it happened to be Jason versus Michael.
Yeah.
Funny enough, Jason didn't really appear in the first film. It was actually his mother.
Yeah, so they're most likely gonna have to rely on parts 2 through X. Or if they count the
Jason
reboot.
X.
Or if they count the reboot. I don't know how they're gonna scale Jason.
As long as there's no crappy remakes or reboot, I'm as good. Okay, I'm gonna
Okay.
be searching any data I can find on Jason, and you'll be doing the same with Michael Myers.
Oh my god. I just now realized because Halloween has multiple timelines, this is gonna be a royal pain.
Oh, is it?
Oh yeah. Like, there's the reboot timeline from Rob Zombie, and then there's the second reboot timeline that continues after the very first Halloween movie.
And I thought Boba Fett versus Predator had complicated research to cover.
And then Jason has his reboot film, which was actually pretty damn fucking decent. Better than the fucking utter trash that we've got in terms of slashers. I will say that. But
Not to mention the script writing in Jason X is kind of poorly written.
yeah, and so yeah, this is gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah.
So yeah. I was not expecting that episode to get very emotional.
Yeah, me too.
Like, all SpongeBob wanted was to be friends with this version of Aquaman.
Yeah.
But at what cost?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
I feel like I'm gonna cry in my sleep after that.
Well, but thankfully my VTuber debut isn't technically over yet. This stream will be, but not the VTuber debut. It's gonna be, the next stream I'm gonna do after this is probably gonna be a game. I don't know what I'll be playing yet.
Okay, alright.
So yeah.
My name is Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3.
I'll see what I can do. But
Okay.
yeah. But yeah, that was the react. Thank you for joining me, Bakugan.
No problem, Storm. I'll see you tomorrow for the prediction.
Oh yeah, the prediction's gonna be absolute balls.
I'm gonna see what I can find on Jason.
Alrighty. So yeah, that was the react. So get ready for another stream with my debut, as we find a game we can play. So this is going to be awesome. I might either play a game or I might actually learn how to do some art. I don't know yet. So hopefully you all enjoyed this react, and hopefully you all enjoyed this first part of the debut of my VTuber model which actually looks really nice. I actually did pretty decent with it. I'll do better ones as I figure it out, but right now, I think this is going to work. So till then, your Captain Hedgewolf signing off. I'll see you in the next stream. So good day.